a lot of folks out there who follow the game closely don't have a lot of confidence in the Broncos this season, and I'm trying to figure out why they're falling down these lists or these power rankings, like Peter King the other day.
Yeah, well,
he had the Broncos listed as the 9th best team in the NFL. So let me ask you, Woody. Is it Ryan Clady's injury at left tackle? Is it Peyton Manning and the fact he's 39 years old and he didn't look good the second half of last season? Is it a lack of confidence in Kubiak because there's a lot of change at Dove Valley and teams that change coaches usually don't have a ton of success the first year of that coach's tenure? What do you think it is?
All of that.
Yeah.
I think it's a combination. It starts with Peyton Manning. People beyond Denver look at what Peyton Manning did in the last 6-7 games of last season, and they say, he's finished. He's through. How many quarterbacks have been successful at 39 years old? You could probably put them on one hand. Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Warren Moon. He didn't win any Super Bowls, but Warren Moon into his 40s was a good quarterback. I'll give you one. Vinny Testaverde played until he was like 43, 44.
And threw for a few yards.
He could still play some.
Yeah. There are many.
Yeah. Johnny Unitas at 39 had moved on to, I don't know, many people remember, he moved on to the San Diego Chargers, and he was
done
finished.
by then. Yeah,
he was finished. I'm saying, so 39-year-old quarterback, whether it's Peyton Manning or anybody else, doesn't have a history of a lot of success. Number two, I think people that are doing it right now say, oh, Ryan Clady, Pro Bowler Ryan Clady, every year. Ryan Clady wasn't very good last year.
No, he
was a mediocre left tackle.
Yeah.
They have a better left tackle on the roster. Who is that?
Chris Clark.
Okay, so people outside Denver, you and I look and we talk about Cleveland Cavaliers. Do we really know the Cleveland Cavaliers like those people who follow the Cavaliers every day? No. We can't. My knowledge is like an ocean that's almost dried up. It goes from here to here. It's not like a pool. It's like this. So I don't know everything about every team. I don't really know. Do you know, and I'm not putting either one of us down, do you know how many guys from the Seattle Seahawks who won the Super Bowl are going to be back on the defense this year? From the Super Bowl.
No, I don't know the exact number, but over the last couple of years, they've lost quite a few defensive players. I'll say
and
6.
Bennett, I don't know.
Okay.
No, that's what I said. I don't know, but I would guess it's 6 or 7. But if we sat here and talked about the Seattle Seahawks defense, we don't even know how many guys are left from the Super Bowl 2 years ago over the Broncos or from last year.
Yeah.
I know that they've had, as you did, they've had their defensive coordinator leave. He's now the head coach. Dan Quinn is now the head coach in Atlanta. They have a guy who says he wants to leave the Seahawks after this year, Bennett, and be with
Michael Bennett. Yeah.
They've got their cornerbacks intact. I think they have one of their safeties. They're missing a couple of linebackers and maybe so we can't talk about it. So people out. That's my question about the Broncos. Peter King hasn't spent any time here this summer. I love Peter King. He knows more about football than I do. He has more inside information than I have. He has a direct line to Peyton Manning. He can talk to Peyton Manning. So can I. So can you. But Peyton Manning, Ryan Clady, there is a history that first-year coaches, not rookie coaches, but first-year coaches have actually won the Super Bowl twice. I don't know how many first-year coaches there have been, but 2 first-year Barry Switzer did it.
And Don McCaffrey, who took over the Baltimore Colts?
Yeah, I think it's 2. It's 2. So there's a question about Kubiak's never won the Super Bowl as a head coach. He's won it as an assistant coach here in San Francisco. He's with Shanahan all the time. He's won it as a player. No, he's gone to the Super Bowl as a player. He had retired before they won the Super Bowls. You're looking at me funny.
You're talking about Kubiak?
Yeah.
He was the offensic coordinator here.
Yeah.
When they won the 2 Super Bowls.
They're here, but he never won it as a player.
And he was a quarterback's coach in San Francisco
and there was
when they
feeling
won it.
that at the end of Houston, there was a belief for the last 2 or 3 years that the Houston Texans underachieved.
Yeah.
They overachieved a couple of years, then underachieved. So I think when you put that all together, I would just say to you, you keep saying to me, you've made a believer out of me. that defense is going to be strong. And I'm going to be talking more. We'll be talking a lot more about it, but I want to get into it deeper. But I think that defense, I'm just going to say today, I think the Denver Broncos defense could be number one in the league.
Well, we're going to get into it deeper in just a second. That portion of the big stuff presented by the Celtic Tavern. The Celtic is the official sponsor of the Colorado Rapids soccer team. The Celtic provides a bus to every Colorado Rapids home game. You can tailgate 2 hours before kickoff with all your soccer-loving buddies. It's just 2 blocks west of Coors Field on Blake. It's the Celtic Tavern.